Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Learn English Quick Podcast. Boost your language skills. I'm your host, Paul Hauser, and today we have another fantastic topic to discuss: the rise of electric vehicles, or EVs. Have you noticed more and more electric cars on the road? Have you ever thought about owning one? Well, today, we will talk all about EVs, from their history and benefits to their challenges and future developments. We'll also discuss how they are changing our world and what the future might look like with electric transportation. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into this electrifying topic: the history of electric vehicles. Before we talk about the present and future of EVs, let's take a quick trip back in time. Did you know that electric cars have been around for more than 100 years? That's right. The first electric vehicle was invented in the early 1800s. In fact, by the early 1900s, electric cars were more popular than gasoline cars. Back then, people loved electric vehicles because they were quiet, easy to start, and did not produce smoke like early gasoline-powered cars. However, as gasoline-powered cars became cheaper and had a longer driving range, electric cars disappeared from the roads. The discovery of large oil reserves and the invention of the electric starter for gasoline cars made gas vehicles the more practical option. Now, over a century later, electric cars are making a big comeback. But why? Let's move on to the next segment to find out. Why are EVs becoming popular again? So, why are electric cars making a return? There are a few big reasons. Environmental concerns. Climate change is a serious issue, and gasoline cars produce a lot of pollution. EVs can help reduce harmful emissions and improve air quality. Improved technology. Today's EVs have better batteries, meaning they can travel longer distances on a single charge. They also have faster charging times and better performance. Government support. Many governments around the world are offering tax benefits and financial incentives to encourage people to buy electric cars. Some cities are even banning gasoline cars in the future. Lower running costs. Electricity is cheaper than gasoline in many places, and EVs have fewer moving parts, so they require less maintenance. These are just a few reasons why more people are choosing EVs. But what are the specific benefits of driving one? Let's explore that next. The benefits of EVs. Many people are switching to EVs because they offer great benefits. Let's talk about some of the biggest advantages. Eco-friendly. EVs don't produce harmful gases like gasoline cars. This means cleaner air and a healthier planet. Many EVs are also made using sustainable materials. Lower cost to run. Charging an electric car is usually cheaper than buying gasoline. Plus, EVs have fewer moving parts, so they need less maintenance, which means fewer visits to the mechanic. Quiet and smooth. Electric cars make little to no noise, making the driving experience more comfortable and peaceful. Government incentives. Many countries offer tax discounts or cash rebates to people who buy EVs. That makes them even more affordable. Instant acceleration. Unlike gasoline cars, electric vehicles deliver power instantly, which means faster acceleration and better performance. Sounds great, right? But there are also some challenges that come with owning an EV. Let's talk about those next. The challenges of EVs. While electric cars are fantastic, they do come with some challenges. Here are a few common concerns that people have. Charging infrastructure. Unlike gas stations, EV charging stations are not everywhere yet. This can make long trips difficult. Battery life and cost. EV batteries are expensive to replace, and some people worry that they won't last long enough. However, battery technology is improving every year. Charging time. While gasoline cars take only a few minutes to refuel, EVs take longer to charge. Sometimes several hours, depending on the charger type. Initial cost. Even though EVs are getting cheaper, they're still more expensive than gasoline cars in many places. These are real challenges, but scientists and car makers are working hard to solve them. So, what does the future of EVs look like? Let's explore that next. The future of EVs. The future of EVs is exciting. Technology is improving every year, and we can expect some big changes in the next decade. Better batteries. Scientists are developing batteries that charge faster, last longer, and store more energy. More charging stations. Governments and companies are building more charging stations to make EVs easier to use, even for long-distance travel. Self-driving EVs. Some electric cars already have self-driving features, and this technology is getting better every day. In the future, we might see fully autonomous electric taxis. More affordable prices. As more companies produce EVs, prices will continue to drop, making them available to more people. Exciting things are happening in the EV industry, and soon, electric cars might be the new normal. But how does all of this affect us and the environment? Let's discuss that. The impact of EVs on society and the environment. The shift to electric cars is changing the world in many ways. Let's look at a few key impacts. Cleaner cities. With fewer gas-powered cars on the road, cities will have less air pollution, leading to healthier communities. New jobs. As the EV industry grows, more jobs are being created in technology, battery production, and car manufacturing. Energy demand. More EVs mean we need more electricity, so countries must invest in renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. Smart grids and energy storage. With more EVs on the road, energy companies are working on smarter electricity grids that can handle the increased demand and even use EVs as backup power sources. With these changes, we can see that electric cars are shaping the future. But how can you be part of this movement? Let's wrap things up with some final thoughts. We've covered a lot today, from the history of EVs to their benefits, challenges, and exciting future. Electric cars are changing the way we travel, making our world cleaner and greener. The transition to EVs is happening now, and it's important to stay informed and consider how these changes might affect us all. So, what do you think? Would you consider buying an EV in the future? Do you think electric cars will completely replace gasoline cars one day? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for joining me on Learn English Quick Podcast. Boost your language skills. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep learning. Until next time, take care.